Alright, what's going on, everybody? We are live for the NFC Championship game. I'm on very late, but, yeah, so sorry about that. They're about 7 minutes into the first quarter, and we're halfway through the first quarter already. The Commanders just kicked a field goal to put them up 3-0. We got 7:57 to go in the first quarter. Commanders up 3-0. Yeah, sorry I'm on so late. That was just the opening drive of the game. Wow, I wasn't really watching the game, trying to get ready for my stream, but the Commanders 18 plays, 54 yards, takes 7:03 off the clock. Ends in a 34-yard field goal for Zane Gonzalez, and they're up 3-0. And the Eagles can get the ball for their first possession. Also, if my nose looks red, sorry, I've had a cold, and obviously I've wiped my nose a ton. Or if I sound weird, so that's why. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me pull up the comments. Again, sorry I'm on so late. But welcome to the stream. We've got the Commanders and Eagles in the NFC Championship game today, and then later today we've got the... That's the wrong thing. Later today we've got the Bills and the Chiefs. Alright, there's also a poll. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Um, Good first drive for the Commanders, but they should have went for it. I did see that, the field goal. I was surprised they didn't go for it. They've gone for it a lot in the playoffs, but they have to settle for 3. Hope the Commanders will win, but I think the Eagles will take this. Yeah, same thing with me. Well, as a Giants fan, I really don't want either team to win, but I'd rather see the Commanders win, but I think it'll be the Eagles. Although I do think the Commanders do have a decent chance in this game. The Commanders' 18-play drive, their longest of the season, and the Eagles can get the ball for their first possession. Can be brought out by the rookie Will Shipley across the 30. Shipley dragged down at the 41-yard line. Good return for the rookie Will Shipley, and it sets the Eagles up with great starting field position. So the Eagles offense comes onto the field. Down 3-0, 7:51 to go in the first quarter for their first possession. Jalen Hurts in the playoffs, not great. Throwing for just 130 yards per game, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, although has run for 106 yards and a touchdown. Also, new center for the Eagles, Cam Jurgens, the usual center, not playing, or he is active, but not getting the start. So left guard Landon Dickerson is moved over to center for this game. First and 10 from the 40. Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his right. Play clock winding down. They'll toss it to Barkley to the left side. Barkley gets a blocks the edge. Lots of space for Barkley. Inside Commander territory, still going, breaking a tackle. Barkley's going to go the distance on his first touch of the game. Touchdown, Eagles. Wow. One play, one touchdown for Saquon Barkley, and Eagles are on the board. What a start for the Eagles offense. Saquon Barkley with a 60-yard touchdown on the Eagles' first play from scrimmage, and the Eagles take the lead 6-3 with 7:39 to go in the first quarter. That took long. Yeah, already a 60-yard touchdown for Saquon Barkley. And here is Jake Elliott for the extra point. Missed a couple of times last week, but this one is up and good. 7-3, Eagles lead the Commanders. One play, touchdown for Saquon Barkley. Didn't take long at all. Also, I need to go get a tissue. That'll probably happen a lot today. But yeah, I'll be back in like 10 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, sorry, I'm I'm getting over a cold. Feeling a lot better today than I have yesterday and 2 days before. But yeah, still not 100% better. But good enough to stream. So sorry if I sound weird or I look like Rudolph. But the Eagles lead 7-3, 7:39 to go in the first quarter. A 60-yard touchdown for Saquon Barkley. He's been great against the Commanders this season, and that continues on his first touch. Uh, your Eagles made you happy they finally scored. Yeah, what a run for Saquon Barkley. But Barkley, he's been great against the Commanders this season. In the 2 games, obviously the third matchup. But Barkley is, uh, yeah, in the 2 games against the Commanders, he's run for 296 yards and 4 touchdowns. Add another 60 yards and a touchdown to that. He has been great. But the Commanders will get the ball back, down by 4. 7-3, 7:39 to go in the first quarter. Commanders an 18-play drive, settle for 3 on their first possession. And they'll get the ball for their second possession here. The first drive, Commanders 39 passing yards, 15 rushing yards. Jaden Daniels is 7 of 12 for 39 yards. Jaden Daniels, he's been playing very well on the Commanders' 7-game win streak with 18 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. You feel me about Barkley? Yeah, it's every time this guy just does something insane, Giants just decided to let him go. I mean, it still should have been a good run, but he should have been taken down for probably getting, I don't know, 15 to 20. Instead, he goes 60. So Elliott kicks off. The Commanders get it back very quickly. And this is going to be returned by Luke McCaffrey. And he's going to run with his own man, spin his way to the outside, and McCaffrey is taken down at the 26. So the Commanders' offense onto the field for their second possession. Eagles ran just 1 play and had the ball for 18 seconds, yet they scored 7 points. Whereas the Commanders run 18 plays, had the ball for over 7 minutes, and they have 3. But the Commanders with the ball, 7:31 to go in the first quarter, on their own 27. Daniels in shotgun. Robinson to his left, Eckler behind him. Daniels hands off Eckler to the left side, and he'll gain about 3 up to the 31. Make that actually 4. We'll bring up second and about 6. Very interesting matchup here between the Commanders' offense and Eagles' defense. Really good Commanders' offense against the best scoring defense in the NFL. Second and 6 for the Commanders. Daniels in shotgun. Eckler motions out of the backfield. Daniels going to look to throw. It's a 4-man rush, has time. Underneath that is caught by the tight end Ertz, and he's going to break a tackle and get about 5. Ertz after playing against his former team, having a pretty solid season for the Commanders. So it's going to be a 3rd and 1 here for the Commanders. 6:41 to go in the first quarter. Daniels is now 8 of 13 for 44 yards. Ertz this season, 66 catches, 654 yards, and 7 touchdowns. 3rd and a yard here for the Commanders. Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels is going to hand off. Robinson up the middle has got a first down. Ryan Robinson to the 38. Gains 2, needed 1, and the Commanders move the sticks. So far, results in the poll, everyone has said the Eagles win. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. From the 39, Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels going to look to throw. Underneath that is caught by Dyami Brown. Makes a man miss. Trying to cut to the outside. And he's going to get... Oh, ball is out! Eagles recover. Wow. Brown fumbles. It's recovered by the Eagles. And they're going to take over inside Commanders territory. What a big play for the Eagles defense. Vaughn knocks it out. Blankenship recovers. And Eagles going to take over with excellent starting field position inside Commanders territory. 5:45 to go in the first quarter. The first turnover of the game. As Brown fumbles on the screen. And the Commanders get the ball. Or sorry, the Eagles get the ball at the Commanders' 48-yard line. It was a 4-play, 18-yard drive for the Commanders to end it in a fumble. As a screen pass to Dyami Brown is about to gain probably about 6, maybe 7 yards before he fumbled. But 7-3 Eagles lead, 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Eagles actually with the best, actually both the Eagles and the Commanders tied for the best turnover differential in the playoffs at +6. Neither team has turned the ball over. Wow, actually, of the 4 teams in the conference championship games, none of the teams have turned the ball over. The Bills have 0, Chiefs have 0. Obviously, they've only played 1 game. The Eagles and Commanders have not turned it over either. That's pretty impressive. In the regular season, the Eagles were 6th in the NFL with a +11 turnover differential. Turned it over 15 times, forced 26. And the Commanders, they were only +1. They turned it over 16 times, forced just 17. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in the poll. Everyone said the Eagles will win. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. You guys missed my prediction. Actually, I don't think I've said it yet today. But I got the Eagles 24-21. So they're back from commercial here. The Eagles take over the ball inside Commander territory. Up 7-3. 1 play and a touchdown for the Eagles on their first drive. Here is their second drive after the turnover. Hurts in shotgun. Barkley to his left. Barkley motions out of the backfield. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts to the outside. Incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown. Jalen Hurts has not been very good in the playoffs. He's just 130 passing yards per game. Eagles, when you add in sacks, he's actually under, or the Eagles are actually under 100 passing yards per game. I think for 93 passing yards per game in the playoffs. Hurts throw to the outside. It's caught by Dallas Goedert. Space after the catch. Goedert is going to have a first down and will gain 10 on the catch and run. From the 38, Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Hurts, off play action, looks to throw, gonna take a shot. Down the field, it is caught by Devontae Smith, holding the Commanders say wasn't caught and think he was out of bounds, but no, they are gonna mark this a catch. Yeah, I thought he was definitely in bounds. Devontae Smith makes the catch. Oh, wow. I don't know. He might have actually been out. His right foot was off the ground when he caught it, and it might come down. I don't know. Eagles go fast, get the playoff. Kind of reminds me of what happened early in the game against the 49ers 2 years ago in the NFC Championship game. The Eagles threw the ball deep downfield to Devontae Smith, who didn't catch the ball, but they went fast, and the 49ers didn't challenge. Obviously, we all know how that game played out. The game Brock Purdy got hurt in. Kind of reminds me of that game, or that play. Similar position on the field as well. 2nd and 7, Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Hurts rolls to his right, throws to the right, caught by A.J. Brown, and Brown down the sideline out of bounds after getting about 10. First down, Eagles. About 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. From the 4, Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his left. Hurts hands off, Barkley bouncing outside to the right. Barkley has another touchdown. 2 touchdowns and counting, yup. Saquon Barkley, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and the Eagles capitalize off the turnover as they now lead this one 13-3, about to be 14 after the extra point. Barkley already 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. The 3:43 to go in the first quarter. Here is Jake Elliott to add the extra point. And the kick for Elliott is up and good, right down the middle. So 14-3, Eagles lead. A great job of the Eagles. Obviously, there is that play to Devontae Smith that don't really know if he caught that in bounds, but obviously too late now, like way too late. But yeah, that play definitely reminds me of the play against the 49ers. But the Eagles, with 14 straight points, they capitalize off the turnover and go 6 plays, 48 yards, take 2:02 off the clock, and they're up 14-3. Commanders will get the ball for their third possession. They fumbled and kicked a field goal. Actually, it's the other way around. They kicked a field goal and then fumbled, but you get the point. The Eagles are averaging 15.4 yards per play. They have 41 passing yards, 67 rushing yards. That 15.4 yards per play is insane. I know it's just 2 drives. That is ridiculous. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. 14-3. Eagles lead. Commanders going to get the ball back. So far, results in the poll, 80% of you guys said the Eagles will win. 20% have said the Commanders. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. But yeah, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a tissue again because that's not gonna happen a lot. Kick going to be returned here by Luke McCaffrey across the 25 to the 27 again. And that is where the Commanders will start for their second straight drive. Saquon Barkley is the first player all time with 2 touchdowns in 3 games against the same opponent. First and 10 from the 27. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Daniels hands off, Robinson right side, and Robinson for maybe a yard. They'll actually give Brian Robinson 2 on the first down carry, make it 2nd and 8. From the 28. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Robinson gets it again, here cuts up the middle, and he'll gain another 2, maybe 3 yards. And it brings up 3rd down. So it'll be a 3rd and 6. Here for the Commanders. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. He'll look to throw. Daniels has time, steps up in the pocket, and launch one deep down the field. Triple coverage, almost intercepted. He was trying to find Terry McLaurin. There's 3 Eagle defenders in the area. And it's 4th and 6. After the pass falls incomplete, the Commanders force the punt. So the Commanders will punt for the first time. Cooper DeJean back deep to receive. Tress Way to send it away. So on 4th and 6, the Commanders will punt. Oh, they're going to fake the punt. They're going to throw it downfield. It's caught to the 50-yard line. Down to the 45. Wow. A fake punt for the Commanders. The punter completes it to one of their backup tight ends. Wow. A fake for the Commanders. And it works. They fake the punt, convert on 4th down, and they got the ball on the Eagles' 45. That was fairly deep in their own territory, too. Daniels off play action to roll to his right. Daniels pressured, and Daniels is going to avoid the rush. Now he gets taken down for a sack. Daniels goes down. He had time, just couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball. They able to extend the play, just still nowhere to go. And then he goes down for a sack. So it's 2nd and 16 after the sack. Ball on their own 48. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Daniels looks to throw. Over the middle, that is caught by Dyami Brown in the open field. Brown to the 29-yard line. And a first down for the Commanders. Kind of a tight window throw. There for Daniels, but you have to complete it. Nice pick of about maybe 20 yards to the Eagle 28. Brown 2 catches for 30 yards, although he's also lost a fumble. Zacchaeus comes in motion. Daniels hands off. Robinson is stuffed at the line, no gain. And that'll also probably bring us to the second quarter. Yeah, that's going to bring us to the second quarter. End of the first quarter, Eagles up 14-3. Although the Commanders with the ball converted a fake punt a couple minutes ago. Now looking to potentially get some more points on the board. So 14-3, Eagles lead. At the end of the first quarter, the Commanders with the ball on the Eagles' 28-yard line. They'll have a 2nd and 10 for the first play of the second quarter. Commanders, not a terrible start, but a not great finish to the first quarter. Between the allowing the big touchdown run, the turnover, then another touchdown, and it looked like they were going to go 3 and out. Though they faked the punt, that works. And then now we'll see if they can capitalize off that and get some points. But we wait for them to come back from commercial as we enter the second quarter. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. Actually, now they just got back, right as I said that. Commanders have the ball for over 12 minutes in the first quarter, although just 3 points. And the Eagles have the ball for like 3 minutes, yet have 14 points. Daniels in shotgun from the 28. He'll look to throw. Daniels going to take a shot downfield at the end zone, overthrows receiver, and incomplete. Looking for De'Ami Brown. So it brings up 3rd and 10 here for the Commanders. An 8-play, 45-yard drive so far. That has taken 3:43 off the clock. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. Eagles bring 4. Daniels pressured. Daniels backpedaling, and he's going to throw this away. Like, really far out of the field of play. So it brings up 4th down. The Commanders will be forced to settle for another field goal. They made a field goal on their first drive. Here is Gonzalez to try to cut it to an 8-point game. Make it 14-6. He made it from 34. This one can be a little bit further. It'll be a 46-yarder. So 46 yards from the right hash. And the kick for Gonzalez is right down the middle. Commanders get points 14-6. They kick another field goal. And the Eagles will get the ball for their second possession. Or sorry, third possession, actually. Not bad. Put points up. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously you want to end in touchdowns, but I don't really think they're going to be complaining about points. It's still early in the game. But obviously the fake punt really helps the Commanders on that drive. And the Eagles will get the ball for their third possession. A 10-play, 45-yard drive takes 4:01 off the clock. And the Eagles will get the ball back. Gonzalez kicks off. And this one will be returned by Will Shipley from a little in front of the goal line. On the return, Shipley to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Eagles' 16 wins this season, regular season and playoffs combined, tied for most in team history. Barkley, the most single-season rushing yards in team history. And the Eagles' defense allowing 17.6 points per game, which is fewest by the Eagles since 2004. Definitely having a much better season this year than they did last year. Obviously, last year, great first half of the season, then fell apart in the second half. First round exit in the playoffs. But here they're back in the NFC Championship game. 1st and 10 from the 29. Hurts and shotgun. Barkley to his left. Now as Goddard comes in motion, they'll hand off. Barkley taken down for a loss. Barkley loses 2. And it's 2nd and 12. Jonathan Allen with the tackle for loss. So it's a 2nd and 13. So Barkley loses 3. Hurts looks to throw. Going to take a shot down the field. That is caught by Brown for a first down. Gain of 15. And a first down for the Eagles. Also, I need another tissue. Be back in a second. So it's a 1st and 10 from the 41. Hurts off play action, pressured, steps up in the pocket. Hurts rolls to his right. Hurts on the run, throws one deep down the field. It is incomplete. A.J. Brown, the intended target. Eagles want a flag. They're not going to get one. So it brings up 2nd and 10 here from the 41. Get your comment in 1 second. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. The Eagles have run 10 plays. 6 of them have gotten first downs. We got early movement here. False start. Back the Eagles up 5. Your guess is that I have the Eagles by 14 at least. That is actually incorrect. I've got the Eagles by 3. I think this will be a close game. Definitely potential for a blowout, I think. But I think the Commanders will keep this game close. I think they have a good chance to win it. I don't think they will, but I definitely think there's a chance. But I've got the Eagles 24-21. So it's 2nd and 15. After the false start, Goddard comes in motion. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts pressured underneath. He will check it down to Gainwell. And Kenneth Gainwell will gain about 6, maybe 7 yards on the catch and run. It'll bring up 3rd and about 8 here for the Eagles. We'll spot it 3rd and 7. 13 minutes to go in the first half. The Eagles convert on 42% of their third downs. That is 10th best in the NFL. 3rd and 7. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Play clock winding down. They'll get the snap off. Hurts looks to throw. Throws quickly. That is caught by Goddard for a first down. Breaks a tackle. Goddard down to the 41-yard line. A good play there for the Eagles. A first down as they move the sticks on 3rd and 7. I think he had enough for the first down if he was tackled right there. Able to break the tackle and get some more after the catch. So from the Commander 41, Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts hands off, Gainwell up the middle, and he's wrapped up after a gain of a yard. Probably Wagner in the tackle. So it's a 2nd and 9 here for the Eagles from the 40. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Gainwell motions out of the backfield to swing it out to him, and Gainwell gets a couple blocks on the outside, and he's going to get taken down after a gain of about 8. So it'll be 3rd and 1 after a solid catch and run there. Third and 1, Eagles going to go up the tush push here. Hurts under center. Straight ahead. I don't think he got it. I'm not sure. The second effort may have gotten it, but originally he was short. It's going to depend on the spot here. It is a first down. They get a different center in the game here. Obviously, no Cam Jurgens today. Landon Dickerson at center instead. So that could impact their quarterback sneak. 1st and 10 from the 31. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Handoff goes to Gainwell up the middle for about 3 yards. Now Barkley comes back in the game at running back. Barkley's got 3 carries, 61 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So it's 2nd and 6. They give Gainwell 4 on first down. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts will look to throw. Have time. Hurts, lots of time. Rolls to his right. Hurts is just going to throw this away. Looked like they wanted to take a shot downfield to A.J. Brown, who's matched up with Marshawn Lattimore. But Hurts didn't throw it and then had nowhere else to go with the ball. So 3rd and 6. Here for the Eagles. 9:43 to go in the first half. Play clock winding down, and the Eagles going to be forced to burn a timeout here. The Eagles call the first timeout by either side, with 9:43 to go in the first half, before this 3rd and 6. So it'll be a 3rd and 6 for the Eagles, up 14-6. $9:43 to go in the first half. Ball on the Commanders' 27-yard line. So 3rd and 6 from the 27. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts going to look to throw against the blitz. Hurts is taken down for a sack. He had no time at all. And he's sacked back at the 39-yard line. Brings up 4th and long. This is going to make this a much more difficult field goal. The Commanders bring pressure. And the Eagles can't block everybody. So it's going to be a 54-yard field goal. This is going to be a long one. Here for Jake Elliott, his career long in the playoffs is 53. He's actually never missed in the playoffs. So this will be 1 yard past his playoff career long. It's 4th and 15. The field goal for Elliott on the way, no good. He misses it wide right. No good from 54. and it's going to stay an 8-point game. But a big sack there for the Commanders' defense knocked the Eagles back to a much more difficult field goal, brought it from a 45-yard field goal to a 54-yarder. And who knows, that could have been the difference in making it or missing it, but Elliott misses wide right. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. The Commanders going to get the ball, still down by 8, but a good stop there. Big sack for the Commanders, the first sack of the day. Hurts was sacked 7 times last week against the Rams, whose pass rush was insane in the playoffs before they got eliminated. Like, they were approaching records with their amount of sacks, and they played 2 games. But 8:49 to go in the first half. The Eagles up 14-6. The Commanders take over with a good starting field position on their own 44. Was a 12-play, 35-yard drive for the Eagles, resulted in a missed field goal. Eagles outgaining the Commanders 148-117. Eagles averaging 8.2 yards per play to the Commanders 3.9. So far, results in the poll: 57% of guys said the Commanders will win. 43%. Sorry, 57% said the Eagles. 43% have said the Commanders. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. All right, they're back from commercial here. Commanders with the ball. Down by 8. It's 14-6. Daniels and shotgun back to his left. Daniels and shotgun will look to throw. Daniels has plenty of time. Daniels is going to tuck it and run here, and he'll get across midfield and get at about the 49. Scramble there for Daniels. Gains about 6. Makes it 2nd and 4 for the Eagles. The missed field goal for Jake Elliott a couple minutes ago. His first missed field goal of his playoff career. So 2nd and 4. Daniels to throw once again. Daniels underneath it is caught by the tight end Bates for a gain of about 7 and a Commander first down. So 1st and 10 from the Eagle 43. Daniels and shotgun back to his left. We'll hand off here. Robinson up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Robinson gains 7. Nice run there. And it brings up 2nd and 3. Commanders moving the ball here to start this drive. Commanders play selection so far: 21 passes, 12 rushes. Daniels and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers bunched to the right. will throw a screen to the outside. It is dropped by Brown, incomplete. They try to set up the screen, but the Eagles do a good job realizing what's coming. And Cooper DeJean able to knock that pass away practically as he gets there. Probably a good thing that was incomplete for the Commanders. Because otherwise it would have been probably 3rd and 6, opposed to what it is right now, 3rd and 3. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. Commanders are 3 of 8 on 3rd down today. Daniels throwing quickly, that is caught for a first down. Breaking free goes Terry McLaurin inside the 20. McLaurin is gonna score a touchdown. Terry McLaurin with a big catch and run. The Commanders with their first touchdown of the game. And they make it a 2-point game. It's 14-12 with 7:05 to go in the first half. A missed tackle, and then Terry McLaurin does a great job after the catch. 7:05 to go in the first half. It's a 2-point game. The Commanders will go for 2 to try to tie it. Commanders are 4 of 6 on 2-point attempts this season. Daniels under center. A look to throw. Daniels throws to the flat, caught by Eckler. And he is going to get taken down well short. Not even close. So it stays a 2-point game. It's a 14-12 Eagles lead. But the Commanders, with their first touchdown of the game, they needed that. Yeah, they definitely did. A 2-point game. It's 14-12 Eagles. It was a 36-yard catch and run for Terry McLaurin. 2-point attempt was no good, but a 5-play, 56-yard drive takes just 1:44 off the clock. And the Commanders with a 2-point game. A big touchdown last week for Terry McLaurin. I think it was like 60 yards on the screen. And another long one here. It was 58-yard catch and run. Last week, he had 4 for 87 and a touchdown. The week before, he had 7 for 89 and a touchdown. In the regular season, McLaurin caught 82 passes for 1,096 yards and 13 scores. But a big touchdown there for the Commanders makes it a 2-point game. 2-point conversion does fail, but it is still a close game. And the Eagles can get the ball back. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. A 2-point Eagles lead with 7:05 to go in the first half. And they'll get the ball back. Alright, now they're back from commercial. About halfway through the second quarter, the Eagles can get the ball back. It was a 36-yard touchdown for Terry McLaurin. 5 plays, 56 yards, took a minute 44 off the clock. And the Eagles got the ball back. The kick is away. It will be oh, it's dropped by Gainwell, but he's gonna collect it. Gainwell across the 25 to the 28-yard line before he's taken down. And that is where the Eagles will take over. Now only up by 2. So it's a 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 28. First and shotgun, Barkley to his right. Devontae Smith comes in motion. They'll touch to him on jet sweep. Smith turns the corner and gains 7 on the catch and run. So it's a 2nd and 2. They actually give him 8 on the catch and run. Hurts and shotgun will hand off to Saquon Barkley, who's stopped after gain of a yard. Not much space to run. Eagles lineman usually left guard, but today's playing center. Landon Dickerson hurt his knee. He's not going to brace on it. He switched to center today because they're already without their starting center, Cam Jurgens. Quarterback sneak here for the Eagles, and I think Hurts has it. Yep, 1st down for the Eagles, now 2 for 2 on the sneak today. The Eagles probably go like 90 for 100 on that. Maybe even better, how effective it is. So 5:15 to go in the first half. From the 38, Hurts under center. Barkley's the back. Hurts off play action, gonna look to throw. Hurts has time. Hurts now steps up in the pocket, and he's gonna get taken down after a gain of about a yard. Maybe swit at the line of scrimmage. Alright, I need to go grab a tissue real quick. Be back in 2 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. So it's a 2nd and 8. From the 39, Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his left. They'll hand off Barkley up the middle to the right side. Barkley bounces outside, has a 1st down, gain of 8. Nice run there for Saquon Barkley. He's got off to a great start in this game. And the 1st down for the Eagles. 5 carries, 73 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Saquon Barkley so far in this game. Hurts pulls in the option. Hurts to the left side, and he will slide after getting maybe a yard. He's not really wanting to take hits, like, at all, even before his knee injury last week. Interesting to see them run him with his knee injury. Didn't expect much of that. But Hurts been great as a runner in the playoffs, though it's not great as a passer. So from midfield, it's 2nd and 10. Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his left. White clock winding down, Smith comes in motion. He'll get the play off. Hand off Barkley up the middle. and he stopped after 4 yards. So it brings up 3rd and 6. Here for the Eagles. They'll actually spot a 3rd and 5. They do have to run a play before the 2-minute warning. Play clock at 15, game clock at 2:25. Hurts and shotgun, Barkley motions out of the backfield. Hurts is pressured, rolls to his right. Hurts throws, caught but no, incomplete. Barkley couldn't hold on, but even if he did, would have been short of a first down. So the incompletion stops the clock with 2:14 to go in the first half. Wonder if they would have gone for that if they had completed that pass. Actually, they're going to go for it anyway. 4th and 5, 2:14 to go in the first half. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. The Eagles are 19 for 27 on 4th down conversions this season. From the 46, play clock winding down. They'll get the snap off. Hurts looks to throw. Pressured. Hurts going to take a shot. Deep down the field, it is caught by A.J. Brown for a first down. A.J. Brown makes the catch. The Eagles take a shot downfield on 4th down, and they convert. A big play there on 4th. A.J. Brown beats Marshawn Lattimore. To the 15-yard line, and that brings us to 2-minute warning. But a big play there for the Eagles on the 4th down conversion. It's a gain of 31 on 4th and 5. And the Eagles move the sticks. Jalen Hurts up to 126 passing yards already. That's almost more than his playoff average. He only threw for 128 last week and 131 the week before, so nearly more than those totals already. But Jalen Hurts, he's definitely not been great this season. He's thrown for 300 yards just once. That was back in week 3 against the Saints. And he's been held under 200 passing yards quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And I'm not including the game with the Commanders, which he left early. That's pretty impressive. He has not had his best season. He played how many games regular season? 15 in the regular season. Averaged 193 passing yards per game. And then you add his playoff stuff to that, see his entire season average. Let's see. He is regular season and postseason combined, averaging 186 passing yards per game. Definitely not great for Jalen Hurts. But we wait for them to come back from commercial at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. So they're back from commercial. Eagles with the ball on the Commanders' 14-yard line after a big play on 4th down. Hurts under center, Barkley is the back. Eagles have 2 timeouts left, Commanders have 3. They'll hand off Barkley to the left side, and Barkley gains about 2. That brings up 2nd and 8. Commanders call timeout to stop the clock with 1:55 to go. And I'm going to go get another tissue. Sorry, my nose is... I'm still getting over a cold. Not completely better yet. So they put a second back on the clock, 1:56 to go. Each team now with 2 timeouts left in the first half. From the 12, Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Devontae Smith in motion. Hurts will look to throw. Hurts going to take a shot at the end zone, incomplete. Off the hands of Dallas Goedert, and incomplete. Goddard wanted a flag. Marshawn Lattimore was in coverage. And it's 3rd and 8. I guess they could have called illegal contact there. Because technically, Lattimore was the guy who initiated contact, and it was further than 5 yards downfield. But, no call. 2nd and 8. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Dotson comes in motion. Play clock winding down. They will just get... No, they're not get the snap off. It's going to be a delay of game. Here for the Eagles, but that was a quick flag. Alright, sorry, it's actually a false start. How does Jalen Hurts false start? I've never seen a quarterback false start before. But Jalen Hurts false starts and backs the Eagles up 5. I've never seen that before. So it's a 3rd and 13 after the penalty. From the 17-yard line, Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts pressured, rolls to his right. Hurts throws one towards the end zone. It is incomplete. Flag is down, though. Devontae Smith was the target. Lattimore in coverage. It'll be a defensive pass interference in the end zone. That's going to give the Eagles a first down from the 1-yard line. There's some grab in there. I don't love the call though. I don't really like that call. There's definitely some grab in there, but I don't love the call. I don't really think it's enough to be interference. Don't love it. So it's a 1st and goal from the 1 because the foul occurred in the end zone. Eagles gonna go quarterback sneak. What else? Hurts under center, and he's in for a touchdown. And we got a flag after the play. Marshawn Lattimore and AJ Brown going after it. But the touchdown for the Eagles is now 20-12. A flag is down. Wonder if the Eagles might go for 2 here, because that should put the ball on the 1-yard line. Unless they want to enforce it on the kickoff. But we got a flag down after the play. Or it's going to be after the play. I don't really know who it's going to be on. There was only one flag down. So they're going to call unnecessary roughness on Lattimore. And the Eagles will go for 2. Because it's going to put the ball on the 1-yard line. They can just go quarterback sneak again. On their 2-point conversion. So it's going to be a 2-point conversion attempt here for the Eagles. Commanders chilly. It's more like Marshawn Lattimore. Looks like this guy just likes to start fights. Mike Evans now A.J. Brown. But a 2-point attempt here for the Eagles. Hurts quarterback sneak. Oh, I don't know. He might be short. Let's see. Still no signal. No good. The 2-point attempt is no good. The Commanders stopped the quarterback sneak. And it stays 20-12. I think I probably would have just kicked the extra point there. I mean, a 2-point attempt doesn't really do a ton. You're already up by 8. Whether you go for 1 or 2 in that situation, you're still going up by 2 scores. So I think I would have just kicked it. But that's probably my thinking, but not really sure. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. An 8-point Eagle lead with 1:44 to go in the first half. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. So far, results in the poll is 50-50. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, they're now back from commercial. Commander's getting the ball back. You got a minute 44 to work with. And 2 timeouts. Both sides actually 2 timeouts. But a 12-play, 72-yard drive for the Eagles. This kick will bounce at the 15. Going to be returned on the bounce. And going to run into his own man. The ball is out. Let's see. It looks like the Eagles got that. They did. It's recovered by the Eagles. Wow, it's the second lost fumble of the day for the Commanders. It's an Eagle football with 1:36 to go in the first half. McNichols on the return got knocked free. He wasn't even really getting tackled. He just kind of ran into somebody. And the ball got kicked out of the pile and then recovered by the Eagles. So much for the Commanders being able to put a drive together. Instead, it's the Eagles who start with excellent starting field position and have 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to potentially go up even further before halftime. And they get the ball to start the second half. So minute 36 to go and 2 timeouts. Commanders did not turn the ball over in either of their first 2 playoff games. They've already turned the ball over twice in the first half today. Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his right. Minute 36 to go in the first half. From the 24, Hurts off play action throws to the outside. It's caught by Dallas Goedert, and he'll gain 6. So it's 2nd and 3. They give him 7 on the first down completion. Hurts, quarterback run to the right side. Hurts gets a block downfield inside the 10. Hurts will score. Flag is down. Let's see. It's a hold against the Eagles. Back up 10. Wipe the touchdown off the board. It's against the center, Landon Dickerson. So it takes the touchdown off the board, brings up 2nd and. Well, it says 2nd and 10, but I don't think that's right. No, it is right. I'm not sure how that works. It was a 10-yard penalty. Hurts will look to throw. Hurts pressured. Hurts is going to spin around, roll to his left, escaping the rush. Hurts will just throw this one away. Bring up 3rd and 10 with 57 seconds left. Each team still has 2 timeouts remaining in this first half. So it's 3rd and 10. Jalen Hurts dropped back 17 times, been sacked once, pressured 7 times. Hurts to throw here, pressured again, throws underneath it, caught by Barkley, and he's out of bounds after a gain of 4. And now we got a late flag that comes in. Think they're going to call a late hit, although he might have still been inbounds. I don't know. Let's see. The Commanders think he was inbounds. Let's see here. No, he was out. The interesting thing is, the official who's standing right there, I don't think is one of the ones who throws a flag. But it's against the rookie Mike Sanderson from Michigan. Gonna move the ball half the distance to the goal, get the Eagles an automatic first down. So 1st and goal from the 10 after the penalty. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Devontae Smith comes in motion. Hurts hands off Barkley up the middle to the 4-yard line, gain of 6. We're up 2nd and goal. Clock will run. Now it's actually stopped with 45 seconds left. Probably by the Commanders. Because the Eagles probably want this to score with as little time remaining in the first half as possible. So second goal, 47 seconds left. It was a timeout by the Commanders. Barkley with 60 scrimmage yards, or 60. He has 7 60-yard touchdowns this season. Scrimmage touchdowns. That is most all time. He's got 8 carries, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns today. Hurts and shotgun. Barkley to his left. Second and goal from the 4. 47 seconds left in the first half. Hurts hands off. Barkley taken down at the line. Alright, I gotta go grab another tissue. Be back in 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm getting up like every 2 seconds. If you count the amount of times I get up by the end of the stream, or maybe even next stream, add the two together, it'll probably be like a ton. But my nose is still bothering me. Third and goal, 43 seconds left in the first half. Commanders now out of timeouts. Hurts in the pistol, Barkley behind him. Goddard comes in motion. Hurts will look to throw. Hurts throws to the end zone. Call for a touchdown by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown makes the catch. The Eagles extend their lead before halftime. It is now going to be 27-12. So 39 seconds left in the first half. Another touchdown for the Eagles. They capitalize off the fumble. They've now got 14, or about to be 14 points after the two Commanders' turnovers. Elliott's extra point up and good. 27-12. Late in the first half, the Eagles lead the Commanders. It's a 15-point game. We'll have to see if the Eagles can't lose this game now. You wouldn't think so, but yeah, they're definitely in a very good spot. You're up 27-12, 39 seconds left in the first half. They get the ball to start the second half as well. Even if the Commanders are able to get a field goal here before halftime, you're looking at 27-15. Then you can go up maybe 34-15 after first drive to start the half. They're in a really good spot. Jalen Hurts, 141 yards and a touchdown. Already more passing yards in the first half today than he's had in the entire game in the first and second playoff games for the Eagles. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. Commanders going to get the ball back out of timeouts with 39 seconds left. We'll have to see if they try to do anything or if they'll just go to halftime. I mean, first I got to make sure they don't fumble the kickoff like they just did. But the Eagles now 14 points off 2 Commander turnovers. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So they're back from commercial. 39 seconds left in the first half. So Elliott kicks off. Commanders will get the ball back. Gotta make sure they don't fumble the kickoff. Well, they'll just take a knee in the end zone. Can't fumble if you do that. So waiting for them to come back from commercial. Or sorry, they're not at commercial actually. They just went to small advertisement. But the Commanders take over from the 30. 39 seconds left in the first half. Let's see what they opt to do here. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Daniels looks to throw. Throws to the outside. It's caught by Eckler. And he'll have 4 yards before he steps out of bounds. 34 seconds left in the first half. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. They go 5 wide. Daniels over the middle that is caught by Ertz. He gains 9. First down. The clock continues to run. 25 seconds left. Looks like the Commanders will spike this. Oh, wow. I think we're going to get a... I'm not sure what this is going to be. This might be a personal foul against Jalen Carter. But they don't snap the ball yet, and Carter practically runs over the center. No, they're not going to call personal foul, just offsides. It's probably the right call. And the clock stops as well. Four penalties, 25 yards against the Eagles. 3 for 27 against the Commanders. But a free 5 yards there, and it stops the clock. So 1st and 5 from the 46. Empty backfield for Daniels. 21 seconds left in the first half. Daniels looks to throw. Daniels going to run here. Has a lot of space across midfield. Daniels cuts inside, and he's now going to be able to get out of bounds. He goes diving out of bounds. Stops the clock with 13 seconds left. And a nice play there for Jaden Daniels. Nice scramble, and a great job to get out of bounds. That run puts the Commanders in field goal range as well, as he gets out of bounds at the 35. So from the 35, there's 13 seconds left in the first half. Wonder if you're the Commanders, what do? You either take shots at the end zone here for a play or two, or do you try to get closer? But if you try to get closer, you can't take too much time because you don't have timeouts. You gotta be able to spike it. Zane Gonzalez, the kicker for the Commanders, career long 57, but his playoff career long 52. But let's see what the Commanders do here. 13 seconds left from the 35. Be a 52-yard field goal from here. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Daniels throws that is caught by Ertz, and Ertz tight ropes the sideline. He gains 11 before he heads out of bounds. Stops the clock. 6 seconds left. Nice play there. Exactly what they needed. Makes this an easier field goal for Gonzalez. And will try to make it a 12-point game before halftime. It'll be about 40. Well, it'll be about 41 yards. Hold on, this froze for a second. Not sure why. But let's see. Hold on. All right, here we go. It's gonna be a. Whether the Eagles call a timeout. So it's a 42-yard field goal here for the Commanders. They cut it to a 12-point game before the half. The kick for Gonzalez right down the middle. So 27-15 is the score. 2 seconds left in the first half. But a nice drive there for the Commanders. So 2 seconds left in the first half. The probably just a kick return. That's about it. The Eagles do get the ball to start the second half. 27-15. Eagles lead. Kick is away. And will be returned. Yeah, that's going to do it here in the first half. You had Philly by 14 or better. Now you think you picked that correct. Yeah, definitely looks that way. Eagles with a great first half, and they get the ball to start the second half. But 27-15 is the score at halftime. The Eagles got the ball to start the second half. They're up by 12 at halftime. They lead us 27-15. Commanders do get points to start or at the end of the half, but still down by 12. Well, I'm going to go take a quick break. As I do at halftime of every game I stream, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as it took a quick break. But the Eagles lead the Commanders 27-15 at the half. A great first half for the Eagles. Defense playing well, forced a couple of turnovers. They're running the ball very effectively, and even Jalen Hurts throwing the ball well. But a great first half. They're up by 12. But a good first half for the Eagles. As far as my updated score prediction goes, I originally said 24-21. Obviously, the Eagles already more than 24. But let's go with the Eagles by a score of. I am going to stick with the Eagles. They've definitely been the better team. Yeah, let's go Eagles by a score of 30, high 30s or low 40s. Seems like a lot, but not really when you score 27 in the first half. Let's go like 37. I don't know, like 37-30. I definitely think the Commanders make this close or closer. But as far as stats from the first half go, beginning with player stats for the Commanders, Jaden Daniels was 15 of 24 for 139 yards and a touchdown, was sacked once. Their punter Tress Way completed his one pass for 23 yards on the fake punt. Running the ball, Jaden Daniels 4 carries, 31 yards. Brian Robinson 7 carries for 22 yards, and Austin Eckler 2 carries for 5 yards. Then receiving for the Commanders, Terry McLaurin 2 for 43 and a touchdown. Zach Ertz 5 for 34. De'Ami Brown 2 for 30. Ben Sinnott 1 for 23. Vladimir Zacchaeus 2 for 12. John Bates 2 for 11. Austin Eckler 2 for 9. And Jameson Crowder was targeted but did not catch the ball. For the Eagles, Jalen Hurts is 12 of 18 for 141 yards and a touchdown, was also sacked once. Running the ball for the Eagles, Saquon Barkley 9 carries, 85 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts 6 carries for 8 yards and a touchdown, and Kenneth Gainwell 3 carries for 8 yards. Eagles as a team averaging 5.6 yards per carry, 101 yards on 18 carries, and 3 touchdowns. Then receiving for the Eagles, A.J. Brown 4 catches, 61 yards and a touchdown. Dallas Goedert 3 for 32. Devontae Smith 2 catches, 28 yards. Kenneth Gainwell 2 for 16. And Saquon Barkley 1 for 4. I need another tissue. Be back in a second. And then we've got the team stats. But team stats, first downs, the Eagles have 15. Commanders have 12. The Eagles on third down, they're 4 of 7 and 1 of 1 on fourth down. Whereas the Commanders are 4 of 9 on third down and 3 of 3 on fourth down. The Eagles outgaining the Commanders 233-214. The Eagles averaging 6.3 yards per play. Commanders averaging 5.5. Although the Commanders outpassing the Eagles 152 to 130, 156 to 132. But the Eagles have the advantage on the ground 101 to 58. Eagles 3 touchdowns and 3 red zone trips. Commanders 0 touchdowns and 1 red zone trip. 4 penalties, 25 yards against the Eagles, 3 for 27 against the Commanders. The Commanders turned the ball over twice, both of them lost fumbles. And time possession 15-27 for the Commanders, 14-33 for the Eagles. Eagles looking to make the Super Bowl for the second time in the last 3 years. Obviously, they lost to the Chiefs a couple years ago. But the second half should start within the next couple of minutes. Okay, maybe a little bit longer. But we wait for them to start the second half. Let me just check something real quick. Give me 1 second. But it's a 12-point game at the half. The first time these two teams met was on Thursday night, back in I think it was week 11. Eagles won that game 26-18. The second time was back in week 16. The Commanders won 36-33. No huge comebacks in either of those games. I don't think. Well, the second game, the Eagles did win 21-7 at the end of the first quarter, but and then they went. What did they actually went 27-14 entering the fourth quarter before the Commanders used a 22-point fourth quarter to get the win. But we wait for them to start the second half. We'll see if the Eagles can hold on, or if the Commanders can come back. Eagles do get the ball to start the second half. They're in a real good spot, potentially going up even further if they can get some points here on this drive. Hold on 1 second. All right, so they're back from commercial. Second half set to get underway. The Eagles will get the ball to start. Oh, I just realized I forgot to change this. The kick returned by Will Shipley to the 30. Takes a big hit. But holds on to the ball. Eagles will start at the 30. Eagles already up by 12. They take over with the ball. We got an injured player down on the field. Hopefully he's okay. Not sure who this is. But hopefully he's okay, whoever it is. Oh, looks like it's Kenneth Gainwell. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. By the way, Cam Jurgens, the Eagles' starting center, although did not start today due to a back injury. He looks to be coming into the game at center. And Landon Dickerson is over on the sideline. He's been battling a knee injury in the first half of this game. Yeah, Jurgens into the game at center for the Eagles. Been dealing with a back injury. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Hurts on the option, pulls this, and now going to try to get the edge, and he will be forced to bounce for loss of 2. Looked like he handed it off, or should have handed it off, but then kept it himself, although tried to cut right behind Barkley. That didn't work. Ends up losing 2. So it's 2nd and 12. From the 29, Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his left. Hurts looks to throw. Hurts pressured and sacked. Hurts gets taken down for a loss of 6. It's 3rd and long. It's going to be 3rd and 19. Dorrance Armstrong with a sack. And it's going to be 3rd and very long here for the Eagles. So it's 3rd and 19 from the 22. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Goddard motions out wide. Hurts throws a screen out to Goddard. And he's got a lot of work to do. He's going to get taken down at the 31. So he gains 9, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. But the Commanders' defense gets a stop. And they force a 3-and-out on the Eagles' first drive to half. This is the Eagles' first punt of the day. So Braden Mann punts it away for the first time. This one will bounce at the 26 and check up there. And then we'll kind of just stick there. So that is where the Commanders will take over for their first possession here in the second half. Their own 26-yard line, down by 12, 27-15, with 12:39 to go in the third quarter. But a good start here in the second half for the Commanders. They got to stop. It's a good start. They forced the Eagles' first punt of the day. So waiting for them to come back from commercial, Commanders with the ball on their own 26-yard line as they force the Eagles 3-and-out. The Eagles go 3-and-out. That was actually the first punt of the day we've seen. We saw the Commanders send on the punt unit once, but they faked that punt. That was the first punt of the day for either side. But 12:39 to go in the third quarter. Commanders take over on their own 26-yard line, down by 12. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in polls, 60% of guys said the Eagles win, 40% have said the Commanders. Be sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. I need another tissue. Be right back. So the Commanders with the ball. It's a handoff to the right side for about a yard. Not much. They'll actually give him 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. A look to throw. Daniels pressured. And Daniels taken down for a big loss. It's Jordan Davis. A huge sack. For the Eagles, defense brings up 3rd and really long. Here for the Commanders. But Jordan Davis with a big sack. It's 3rd and 20. Here for the Commanders. Second time Daniels has been sacked today, and 26 dropbacks. So look to throw here, set up the screen for Austin Eckler. And Eckler will dance his way up to the 24-yard line. Well short of the line to gain, brings up 4th and 12. And the Commanders forced a punt. So the Commanders send on the punt unit for the second time today. The first time they faked it, although not expect a fake here. So 4th and 13, Commanders will punt. This time they do kick it away, as expected. DeGene from the 32, and going to break a tackle to the 41-yard line, where he's taken down. But good starting field position for the Eagles. (27-15) as both teams go 3 and out on their first drive of the second half. So the Eagles got the ball back on their own 41, 10:47 to go in the third quarter. They're up by 12. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Eagles got the ball for their second possession here in the third quarter. Went 3 and out in their first drive. Both teams went 3 and out on their first drive. So they're back from commercial. It's a first down for the Eagles. Saquon Barkley, 9 carries, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns, averaging 9.4 yards per carry so far in this game. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles, 10:47 to go in the third quarter. From the 42-yard line where it's spotted after the punt return for about 10 yards by Cooper DeJean. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Will look to throw. Hurts throwing outside, caught by Brown, and he's going to break a tackle and gain roughly 15. So 1st and 10 here from the 42. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 77 yards, and a touchdown after a quiet first couple playoff games. We'll dump it off here to Goddard, and he's going to break a tackle. Gain 7 on the catch and run. Bring up 2nd and 3. Another completion for Jalen Hurts. He's now up to 173 yards. And a touchdown as he's 15 of 21 passing. So it's 2nd and 3 from the 35. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts looks to throw. Has time. Goes deep down the field. Caught by Goddard. Inside the 10. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. He was wide open. And another big play for the Eagles. Their passing game finally started to get going in this game after a very quiet first couple of games of the playoffs. So it's first and goal from the 9. Goddard, 6 catches, 74 yards. From the 9, Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Hurts, the quarterback run up the middle. Hurts to the left side. He's got a touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. His 3rd total touchdown. The Eagles extend their lead. It's a 9-yard touchdown run for Jalen Hurts. But a great drive there for the Eagles, a quick one. Ends with a 9-yard touchdown for Jalen Hurts. But Hurts with his 2nd rushing touchdown is also got a passing. 3rd total touchdown of the game. And the extra point for Elliott right down the middle. 34-15. The Eagles lead the Commanders. But this Eagles offense looking really good today. I wonder where this has been for like the entire season. We got the inactives for the Chiefs and Bills for the later game. I'll also be streaming that game if you guys didn't already know. Let's see. Looking at it right now. The only impactful player I think is Taylor Rapp, who's out for the Bills. But Christian Benford is active. And for the Chiefs, no notable inactives. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. A 34-15 Eagles lead. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. A 19-point Eagle lead. Alright, now they're back. It was a 9-yard touchdown run for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are now up by 19 in a great spot, looking to make their 2nd Super Bowl in the last 3 years. But a great drive there for the Eagles. 4 plays, 58 yards, I believe. And it is kick is touchback and will come out to the 30. So 34-15, Eagles lead the Commanders. Commanders went 3 and out in their last drive. First and 10 from the 30, 8:58 to go in the third quarter. Daniels in the pistol. Robinson behind him, Eckler to his right. Brown comes in motion. Daniels going to look to throw. Daniels pressure, rolls to his right, throws downfield, call for a first down. Brown makes the catch, gains 13. First down for the Commanders. So first and 10 from the 42. Daniels in the pistol. Turn around, hand off to Brian Robinson straight ahead. Slips the tackle, and Robinson gains 6 on the run right up the middle. Oh, this could be big. Jalen Carter down in the field for the Eagles. Hopefully he's okay. He is very, very good. One of the better defensive linemen in the NFL. But hopefully Jalen Carter is okay. Could be a big loss along their defensive line. But still waiting for them to come back from commercials. They go to commercial break for the injury. Hopefully Carter is okay. Could be a big loss for the Eagles. But yeah, still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Hopefully Jalen Carter is okay. Yeah, hopefully Jalen Carter is okay. But it's a 34-15 Eagles lead with 8:15 to go in the third quarter. Commanders with the ball, 2nd and 4 on their own 48. Hopefully Jalen Carter is okay. All right, Carter over on the sideline. He's been on the field for 40 of the 44 defensive plays today for the Eagles. A really good defensive player. So it's 2nd and 4 here for the Commanders. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. McLaurin comes in, that's Zacchaeus who comes in motion. Daniels looks to throw, has time, and take a shot. Down the field, it's caught by Ertz. Zach Ertz to the 31-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. A nice play there for the Commanders. And a big play. Inside Eagles territory. So from the 31, handoff goes to Robinson up the middle, and he will gain 3, maybe 4 yards before he's stopped. Not much space. Not a ton of space. There's some, though. By the way, Jalen Carter back on the field here for the Eagles. Glad to see he's okay. You know, tackle there. 2nd and 6, 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Daniels looks to throw. Underneath that is going to be caught by Zacchaeus. Has a first down. Gain of 7 to the 20. So from the 19, where they spotted, Daniels thrown for 187 yards and touchdown. Zacchaeus comes in motion here. Daniels, quarterback run, up the middle on the quarterback draw, and Daniels gains about 6 on the quarterback keeper. So 2nd and 3. Here for the Commanders. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Daniels in shotgun back to his left. From the 12, it's 2nd and 3. Daniels hands off. Robinson up the middle. He is going to spin his way for about 2. A little short of a first down. Gonna go grab a tissue real quick. Be back in a second. Third and 1 here for the Commanders from the 10. Daniels option to the right. Daniels going to cut inside. Have a first down. Daniels going to walk in for a touchdown. Jaden Daniels with touchdown for the Commanders. They go with the speed option on 3rd and short. Daniels keeps it, cuts up the middle, and has a Commander first down. But what a run for Jaden Daniels. He's into the end zone for a touchdown. Commanders going to keep the offense out there and go for 2 here, which would cut it to a, what would be an 11-point game. They're 0 for 1 on 2-point attempts today. They tried to tie the game at 14 by going for 2. Obviously, that failed. Daniels in the pistol. Off play action. Daniels is going to throw it to the end zone. Got it. Zacchaeus makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. And it's 34-23 as the Eagles lead the Commanders, babe. Much needed touchdown there. Zacchaeus catches the 2-point attempt. It's 34-23. And the Commanders not totally out of this one yet. Although still not looking super likely, but still plenty of time. I mean, we're still 5 minutes left in the third quarter, although the Eagles, they've been looking very good. So it's a 34-23, 11-point lead. For the Eagles, they'll get the ball back. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. Eagles get the ball back up by 11. But a nice drive there for the Commanders. 5:01 to go in the third quarter. They got 8 plays, 70 yards right down the field. They take 3:57 off the clock. And the 2-point conversion is good. So it's 34-23 after that one. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, they're back from commercial. It's the 2-point play again. Looked like they were going to try to hit Ertz in the flat, but that was covered. Then a good job by Daniels to extend the play just long enough. Although they've actually got some linemen apparently too far downfield. But it's not called. But they missed that call for the refs, that is. A return here to the 30 before he's knocked out of bounds. And that is where the Eagles will take over. 34-23, Eagles lead. 4:58 to go in the third quarter. By the way, Kenneth Gainwell, he has a concussion and will not return for the Eagles. So 1st and 10 here from the 31. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Handoff goes to Barkley up the middle. Breaks a tackle to the right side. Barkley almost broke another tackle. As it is, he gains 5. It will be a happy Sunday if the Eagles win. Yeah, you're an Eagles fan? I don't really want either team to win. As a Giants fan, but if I had to pick, I'd say the Commanders. 2nd and 5 here from the 36. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Hurts looks to throw, has time. Hurts rolls to his right, now slips. Hurts is still going to get a throw off incomplete. How was he able to do that? Hurts should have easily been sacked for a loss of at least 6-7 yards. Instead, he's somehow able to get a throw off, and it's 3rd and 5. So 3rd and 5. Hurts and shotgun, Barkley to his left. From the 36, Hurts and shotgun, play clock winding down. Hurts looks to throw. Underneath that is caught by Devontae Smith, has a first down, makes a man miss, and steps out of bounds at the 48. That's probably going to be a penalty. No, I guess not. That's crazy. The hit against Barkley was a penalty, but this, where he literally steps out and then gets tackled, is not. That's insane. They're not going to show it again. I thought that was a late hit. So 1st and 10 from the 47. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Hurts throws a screen out to Dallas Goedert. And Goedert going to cut inside. He will weave his way for about 9, maybe 10 yards. They're going to give him actually 11, enough for a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Commander 42. Hurts pump fakes the screen. Now circles around, way behind the line of scrimmage. Hurts rolling to his right. We'll just throw it away. brings up 2nd and 10. Jalen Hurts, 18 of 26 for 221 yards and a touchdown. But a pretty solid game. Hurts been pressured 12 times, sacked twice, and 28 dropbacks. 3:08 to go in the third quarter. Hurts under center. Devontae Smith comes in motion. They'll toss it to Barkley to the left side. Barkley gets blocks on the outside, and he will. Looks like he slips. Gain about 5. So it'll be 3rd and 5 here for the Eagles. Eagles 5 for 9 on 3rd down. It's a 3rd and 5, potentially 4-down territory. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. Wow, that play never got started. Barkley dropped for a loss. He barely got the ball before he was tackled. But what a play there by Frankie Louvu. He times up the snap almost perfectly. He gets through the line of scrimmage in the blink of an eye, and he drops Barkley for a loss of 3. So that's going to force the Eagles to punt. Great play there by Frankie Louvu. 4th and 8 here for the Eagles. Man punts it away. And this one will bounce inside the 5, and it is going to be... Is that... They saved that? Let's see. Still no signal. I think they downed it to 3. One guy stepped on the goal line. I'm not sure if he touched it or not, though. 22 steps on the goal line. I don't know if he touches it. I don't know. Let's see. So it's going to be ball on the 20-yard line, so they weren't able to save it. The Commanders take over. Down by 11, but they're still in this game. So from the 20, Daniels and shotgun back to his left. He's thrown for 189 yards and a touchdown, run for another. Daniels looks to throw here over the middle, that is caught by Ertz. He's been very active today, and Ertz gains 16 on the catch and run. A nice pickup there to start the drive for the Commanders. Ertz 7 catches, 71 yards, and 8 targets. Daniels looks to throw here. That is tipped the line incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Here for the Commanders. Down by 11 with 1:06 to go in the third quarter. Daniels and shotgun back to his right. Daniels looks to throw to the outside. That is incomplete off the hands of Zach Ertz. And incomplete brings up 3rd and 10. Ertz been targeted 9 times. Probably could have been caught by Ertz. Able to get a hand on it. I don't really think he was expecting to have a chance to catch that. Daniels on 3rd down. He's 5 of 9 for 63 yards as those picked up just 3 first downs. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Empty backfield for Daniels. White clock winding down. They got the snap off. Eagles bring 5. Daniels gets rid of it quickly. Caught for a first down. Ertz with a sliding catch. and the Eagles move the sticks. Oh, sorry, the Commanders move the sticks. A great job by Jaden Daniels. Eagles bring 5. Daniels, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL against the blitz. Another first down. Another catch for Ertz. He's been everywhere today. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Daniels looks to throw. Checks this down to Eckler, who makes the catch. Fumbles the ball. The ball is still free. And this is going to be Commander or Eagle football. It's the 3rd fumble of the game. They're ruling Eagle football, though the Commanders have the ball. First, we got to see if this is a catch, too. A lot going on in this play. They try to check it down to Eckler. He makes the catch, then gets up. Yeah, that's definitely a catch. It's then punched out. Carter recovers. He loses it. And then 2 guys go diving at it, although not sure here. Because the Commanders come up with it. Yeah, it was said Eagle football. But it's going to be the 3rd lost fumble of the game for the Commanders. They really going to find a way to stop fumbling. Maybe put like super glue in their hands or something like that. But got to find a way to stop fumbling. That's their 3rd lost fumble of the game. After not having a turnover in any of the first 2 playoff games. So 1st and 10 from the 49 for the Eagles. Great starting field position. Their own 49, that is. Hurts rolls to his right on the run. Hurts completes it to Brown. And A.J. Brown down the sideline is going to be forced into bounds after a nice catch and run of about over 20 yards. I don't know the exact number, but a nice play there. That also brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we enter the 4th quarter. Eagles up 34-23. End of the football after the another lost fumble by the Commanders. So 1 quarter of play to go, and one of these teams on their way to the Super Bowl. Looking likely that's going to be the Eagles up by 11. Although we've seen the Commanders come back against the Eagles just a few weeks ago. Eagles were up 27-14 entering the 4th quarter of that game back in Week 16. But the Commanders outscored the Eagles 22-6 in the 4th quarter. And obviously won that game. 36-33. Scored a touchdown with 6 seconds left to win it. Yeah, I don't want to see a Eagles-Chiefs Super Bowl either. I'd much rather see somebody like Bills, Commanders. It's going to be annoying that it's going to be the Bills or the Eagles most likely either way, but yeah, I would like to see, if I could pick, I'd say Bills, Commanders, but I just hope whichever team from the AFC wins. Because do not want to see a division rival win the Super Bowl. But we wait for them to come back from commercial as we enter the 4th quarter. Eagles up by 11, 34-23. And they've got the ball in the Commanders' 32-yard line. Was a 19-yard catch and run for A.J. Brown to start the drive. So they're back from commercial, an 11-point Eagles lead. Three turnovers for the Commanders, all three of them lost fumbles. Could potentially be big. I mean, down by 11, but need to get a stop here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Hurts hands off to Dallas Goedert on the jet sweep. And Goddard breaks tackle, gains 9. Very interesting to run a jet sweep with your tight end. But the Eagles do it and they gain 9. So 2nd and 1. Here for the Eagles. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Play clock winding down. Look at the snap off. Handoff. Barkley left side. Barkley has a first down and more. Barkley is tripped up at the 1. Barkley nearly scored his 3rd of the day. But he's down at the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle for the Commanders. Jeremy Chin saved a touchdown. It's actually on the 2. Eagles gonna go quarterback sneak anyway. Hurts. No. Doesn't get it. They haven't gotten a ton on the sneak today. I mean, this one was from the 2, so usually it's good enough to get it, but not this time. Oh, hold on. That play's not going to count because there was an offsides call against the Commanders. Jonathan Allen winds up offsides. So it'll put the ball half the distance to the goal. And a... Oh, Hurts fumbles the snap. He was able to get it back, but Hurts unsuccessful in the sneak again. He fumbles the snap. That could have been big. Now, do they go to it a 3rd time in a row? That's the question right here. Or actually, it's only 2nd down, so they don't have to. Let's see if they do. They will. They're backed up near their 2-yard line again. Hurts under center. Wow, people go flying over the line of scrimmage. Before the snap. This is going to be another offsides call and put the ball inside the 1. Four different guys for the Commanders jumped offsides. So it puts the ball half the distance to the goal. Second and goal from the 1. Let's see if the Eagles can get it this time. Hurts under center. Again. The Commanders might just put the ball in the end zone themselves. Wuvu goes flying over the pile again. He's trying to time up the snap. Oh, the Commanders have been warned. If it happens again, it'll be unsportsmanlike conduct. So now they put the ball on the half-yard line. I mean, they barely got to move the ball, and it's in the end zone here. Hurts under center. Commanders jumped but got back. They jumped again. The Eagles, they were just trying to draw them off there. I mean, why not just score the touchdown? Now, is this? Let's see. The Commanders, they get called for it again. Now, I don't know what I don't think they called unsportsmanlike conduct. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's still second down. Any day now, the Eagles should score. Second and goal hurts. He's in. Finally. That took way too long to run like a quarterback sneak. But it is now 40-23. Yeah, that probably does it. 40-23. Hurts with the sneak. Free touchdown, basically. Yeah, the ball is practically in the end zone by that point. For sure it does. Yeah, probably. I mean, about to be 41-23. 19-point game. Jake Elliott to add the extra point. It is good. 41-23. The Eagles lead the Commanders. With 12:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Hurts with his fourth touchdown of the game. He's now got 3 rushing and 1 passing. Hurts has thrown for 240 and a touchdown. He's run for another 16 and 3 touchdowns. Barkley also has 2 touchdowns. Been a great performance for the Eagles offensively. But 41-23, the Eagles lead the Commanders. 12:24 to go in the fourth quarter. The Eagles capitalize off the fumble. They go 5 plays, 51 yards, and they take 2:38 off the clock. Right as it looked like the Commanders had a chance to get back in the game, too. They forced an Eagle punt. It was an 8 or 11-point game at that point. The Commanders moving the ball. They go 5 plays, 30 yards. They fumble. And then the Eagles 7 points going the other way. The Eagles deserve to win. Yeah, they've played really well. But they lead by 18. Bills, please save America, yeah. We need the Bills to avoid a Super Bowl rematch again and a Chiefs three-peat. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. Eagles up by 18, so a 3-score game no matter how you look at it. But the Eagles, they've scored 41. Their Eagles offense looking really good. I wonder if this is a season high for them. Their offense definitely been a lot better these couple of games than their past few in the playoffs, but let's see. Is this a season high for the Eagles? It's a playoff high, obviously. Yes, 41 is a season high, but actually ties a season high. They scored 41 against the Cowboys. But the Commanders get the ball on the 30s, kicks the touchback. Down by 18. So from the 30, Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels looks to throw. Pressured. Daniels just floats one out of bounds. Bring up 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10. They could have, I guess, called grounding on that play. Officials now discussing it. The one ref pointed to Zacchaeus, who claimed he was in the area, but I don't think so. Let's see. So they're not going to call grounding. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Empty backfield for Daniels. Look to throw. Daniels pressured. Steps up in the pocket. Rolls to his right. Throws incomplete. Earth's the intended target, although leads him too far. So it's quickly 3rd and 10. Commanders 6 of 12 on 3rd down. Daniels in shotgun will look to throw. Daniels to the outside. That is going to be caught by Crowder, who swung down by Cooper DeJean for a gain of about 3, maybe 4. So it's going to be 4th down here for the Commanders. They'll go for it. I mean, why not? Kind of have to. So it's 4th and 6. This is a Commanders team very good on 4th down. They were 20 of 23 in the regular season. They've been very good in the playoffs as well. But Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels will look to throw. Will have time. Throw to the outside. Got it. They complete it to Ertz. Gain of 7. They move the sticks. On 4th and 6. So 1st and 10 from the 41. Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels looks to throw. Over the middle that is behind his intended receiver and incomplete. Crowder got a hand on it but couldn't haul it in. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. From the 41. 11:01 to go in the 4th quarter. Daniels hands off Eckler to the left side. He is stuffed at the line. So it's 3rd and 12. Here for the Commanders from their own 40. Empty backfield for Daniels. A look to throw. Daniels has time. Throws downfield that is broken up and almost intercepted off the deflection. Darius Slay tipped it and nearly picked it as well. But it's 4th and 12 after the incompletion. Jaden Daniels now 24 of 39 for 229 yards and a touchdown. The Commanders with 30 4th down conversions this season. That is most all time, playoffs included. Daniels in shotgun back to his right, from the 40. Daniels looks to throw. pressured. Rolls to his right. Daniels is sacked. Nolan Smith with the sack back at the 31-yard line. The Commanders fail to convert on 4th down. The Commanders turned over on downs, and the Eagles take over with excellent starting field position. So it's a 1st and 10 for the Eagles with a great field position on the 31-yard line. The Commanders 31. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. So touch it forward to Smith on the jet sweep. Gets a block and gains 5 on the catch and run. About 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. But turnover is a big story in this game. Eagles with 21 points off turnovers. They forced 3 fumbles, scored 3 touchdowns off of them. 2nd and 4. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. They toss it to Barkley to the left side. And Barkley, looking for space, won't find any. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 4. I gotta go get another tissue. Be back in a second. So a 3rd and 4 here for the Eagles. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. Hurts to throw. Gonna take a shot at the end zone. It is incomplete. Goddard, the intended target, matched up with Jeremy Chin. We got a flag down. Let's see. There was a little bit of grabbing by Jeremy Chin. And they're going to call interference against him. I don't love the call. I don't hate it either, but I understand it. I mean, he's holding his arm a little bit, but it's overthrown. I mean, I guess you got to call it. I'm not really sure. Grabbing his arm makes a huge difference in that situation. 1st and goal here for the Eagles. 8 penalties, 44 yards against the Commanders. 1st and goal from the 8. Hurts under center. Barkley's the back. Commanders need some kind of turnover right here. They'll hand it off to Goddard on the jet sweep. And Goddard is going to gain 3, maybe 4 yards. Yeah, he'll get 4 down to the 4. Second time they've run a jet sweep their tight end. Not something you see every day. The Eagles 5 rushing touchdowns today. That is most all time in an NFC Championship game. Could potentially get 6. If they want to run it in here. The Eagles have run for 151 yards. Commanders have run for 87. Hurts and shotgun. Barkley to his left. From the 4. We'll hand off Barkley to the right side. He's going to walk in for a touchdown. It's the 6th rushing touchdown of the game for the Eagles. Barkley, another touchdown. Yep, easy for Barkley. Eagles have run for 6 touchdowns in this game. So it's 47-23. Another touchdown for Saquon Barkley. And here's Jake Elliott for another extra point. He's been kicking a lot of those today. And the kick for Jake Elliott is up and good. 48-23. The Eagles extend their lead even further. Eagles just been unstoppable so far today. 4 plays, 31 yards. They capitalize off the turnover on downs. And they're on their way to another Super Bowl. It's going to be their second Super Bowl in the last 3 years. They'll play either the Bills or the Chiefs, obviously. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. Packers loss ain't looking too bad right now. Yeah, not that bad, considering how good the Eagles are looking. They're up 48-23 in the NFC Championship game. They blew out the 49ers 2 years ago to make their last Super Bowl appearance. Blown out the Commanders today. Saquon Barkley's now run for 414 yards and 7 touchdowns against the Commanders this season. That's insane. In 3 games, he's run for 7 touchdowns against them. Over 400 yards. That's wild. But yeah, when the Eagles beat the 49ers, that was 31-7. And then when they blew out the Vikings to make the Super Bowl back in the 2017-2018 season, they blew out the Vikings 38-7. So apparently if the Eagles are going to win the NFC Championship game, it's going to be a blowout. Back in the 2004 season, they beat the Falcons 27-10. See, I'm looking at all the NFC Championship games right now. They beat the Cowboys 20-7 back in 1980. Going to be returned here to the 35 for Austin Eckler, and that is where the Commanders will take over. What's up with the Bills game though? Banger. I hope so. I think I definitely think this is gonna be a lower scoring game as opposed to some of the other matchups we've seen between the Chiefs and Bills. But I think it'll still be a close game. Or at least I sure hope so. But I mean, the Chiefs, they play a ton of close games. Both these teams are really good. I expect this to be a very close, or that one to be a very close game. I got the Bills 24-21 in that one. Daniels throws, McLaurin gains 7. You guys agree? Okay. Yeah, I would like to see it be like, I don't know, like 35-31 or 34-33, something like that. But I think both defenses are great. Neither offense is truly elite, although the Bills are really good despite not having a lot of weapons. A gain of 3 here on the throw outside to Zach Ertz. Ertz, that's his 10th catch for 94 yards. From the 46. Daniels They got a free play. They'll find Ertz again for about 5. That's going to be the same thing as what the penalty would be. Another flag comes in. Looks like it's going to be offsides and then something near the tackle. Unless that official just finally threw the flag for offsides. But we'll have to see here. Yeah, offsides. Alright, yeah, apparently that was it. The official on the other side was just really late throwing the flag. So it's 1st and 5, 7:01 to go in the 4th quarter. Eagles up 48-23. But Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels knocked down at the line, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 5. So same place they would be at had they not accepted the penalty and just took the 5-yard completion to Ertz. So 2nd and 5 from the Eagle 49. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. The Eagles do still have their defensive starters in the game, by the way. Daniels outside, caught by Zacchaeus, gains 7. Obviously, they will have a week to rest next week with the Pro Bowl. And then the Super Bowl in 2 weeks, but still, just to avoid injury, you would think. You'd want to take them out. I would not expect Jalen Hurts to come back in, or Saquon Barkley, somebody like that, but they do have their defensive starters still in, or at least they're really good defensive players, like Jalen Carter. Daniels pressured here, rolls to his left. Daniels floats one incomplete. Looking for Terry McLaurin. Brings up 2nd and 10. 6:23 to go in the 4th quarter. McLaurin today, 3 catches, 51 yards, and a touchdown. 36 of them came on one play. 2nd and 10 here from the 43. Daniels in shotgun back to his left. Daniels hands off Eckler up the middle for about 4 to the 39. So it's 3rd and 6 here for the Commanders. Empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. 6 minutes to go. Daniels looks to throw. Pressured. Daniels backpedaling, throws to the outside, caught by Ertz. Another catch, goes up and over a defender. And it has a 1st down. Daniels now 28 of 45 for 255 yards and a touchdown. And we got an injured Commander lineman down the field. Hopefully he's okay. So 5:46 to go in the 4th quarter. It's a 1st down for the Commanders, down 48-23. We got 5:46 to go. It's a 1st down for the Commanders. Jalen Carter just hit the guy in the face. Because apparently he got his hand in the face mask. But yeah, new center into the game here for the Commanders. Daniels in shotgun back to his right. Snap is fine. Daniels gonna take a shot. Incomplete. Miscommunication between Daniels and his intended receiver. So it's 2nd and 10. 5:31 to go in the 4th quarter. I'll also be streaming the Bills and Chiefs in probably about 20 to 30 minutes. Screen pass here to Eckler. No blocking on the outside, though, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I'll be streaming in probably like 20 minutes for the Bills and Chiefs. I was hoping I'd have some time to eat dinner in between, but this game is taking forever. Still 5 minutes to go. We'll just have to eat at the beginning of the next stream. Obviously, I'll start in between, but definitely won't be able to eat my entire dinner. 3rd and 10. Daniels looks to throw. Gonna take another shot towards the end zone. It is intercepted. Intercepted. Quinyon Mitchell with the pick. That for sure. Well, I mean, it was already sealed, but that gives the Eagles the ball back. Mitchell with his second interception of the playoffs. I don't know who caught this because it was originally hit by Mitchell. Then I thought Terry McLaurin had a chance to catch it, and Mitchell catches it off the deflection. But Quinyon Mitchell with the second interception of the playoffs. The rookie first-round pick out of Toledo. The Eagles' defense today, 3 sacks, 4 takeaways, 21 points off of them. And they've pressured Jaden Daniels 13 times. Also, I gotta go get tissue real quick. Be back in a second. Will Shipley gets it up the middle here for about 16. Almost broke free. But yeah, the Eagles with their, at least Barkley not in the game there. I think Jalen Hurts wasn't in, but I don't know. It's over, not by the computer. Yeah, Barkley not in the game. I mean, obviously, the Commanders, really, they're calling timeouts. Jalen Hurts is still in the game. They've taken out some starters, like Barkley's not in there. Lane Johnson's not in there. Their right tackle. But Hurts is still in there. Jurgens, who's already hurt, is still in there. Unless they don't have anyone to play at center. Shipley gets it left side. Lots of space for Will Shipley. He is gone. Will Shipley. Nope. He's actually taken down from behind for loss at the 6th. I thought he was going to take that all the way. A big run for Will Shipley. Almost took that all the way. Just end this early. The Commanders aren't coming back. I was thinking about it, but I mean, there's only 4 minutes left. But yeah, I mean, still got. There's already not enough time in between. But a big run there for Will Shipley. Shipley turned into Saquon 2.0. Yeah, I think any running back can be effective behind this offensive line. Get something to eat. Yeah, I will. As soon as the game's over, and then I'll have to finish eating on the beginning of the next stream. We got 3:53 to go in the 4th quarter. First and goal for the Eagles. Now Kenny Pickett's in at quarterback. It's about time they take out Jalen Hurts. I'm not sure why they kept him in for so long. So Pickett in shotgun, Shipley to his left. From the 7, We'll hand off here, Shipley up the middle for about 2. Yeah, I'll probably end this stream with the 2-minute warning, just so you guys know. I mean, obviously the game's already over. Yeah, I'll just end the 2-minute warning. We got 3:25 to go. Saquon Barkley, 15 carries for 118 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game. The Eagles have run for an NFC Championship game record 6 touchdowns in this game. 3 from Barkley, 3 from Hurts. Handoff Will Shipley. No gain, although offsides against the Commanders. Against Frankie Louvu again. He's been trying to time snap pretty much all game long. He's gotten one and had a big play. But this time gets caught offsides. He's also the guy who kept jumping offsides at the goal line before. 3:07 to go. Second goal. It said that the Lions had one off game to give us this train wreck. Yeah. You wonder how much different this game would have been. Probably a lot different. Well, I mean, you never know. But yeah. I mean, if they didn't turn the ball over 5 times and their defense was able to get a stop last week, could have been completely different. Handoff to Will Shipley. He's in for a touchdown. But yeah, I mean, Eagles-Lions sure would have been very interesting. It's 54-23, the 7th rushing touchdown of the game for the Eagles. But I mean, with the way the Eagles are playing right now, I mean, who knows if this game is closer if it's against the Lions. I mean, you would think so, but I mean, you never know with how they've looked so far. But I mean, the Lions, they had a pretty good run defense. Their offense was definitely good enough, but the Commanders' offense is good as well. But I mean, there's obviously no guarantee how it goes, but I think it would be a lot closer. Well, that game would also have been in Detroit, so I would have definitely probably taken the Lions there. But it's 55-23. They hit Nick Sirianni in the head with the Gatorade bucket. Lions defense was better. Commanders ranked 18th. Yeah, I mean, the Lions defense, they're pretty solid, but they were just so banged up. Yeah, Commanders defense definitely not the greatest. I wonder if 55 is an NFC Championship game record. Probably. Let's see. Yeah, 55 is an NFC Championship game record. There are 7 rushing touchdowns today. It's tied for most all time in a playoff game, too. So we got 3:03 to go. I will end the stream with a 2-minute warning, just so you guys know. The kick of the touchback going to come out to the 30. So we got 3:03 to go. Record for the AFC Championship. Good question. I'll check that. Handoff here up the middle for about 3. They put Marcus Mariota in at quarterback. let's see, the record for the AFC Championship game. Let's see. 51. The Bills, they scored 51 when they beat the Raiders in 1990. Handoff here up the middle for another 3 yards. So yeah, this is a record for the AFC and NFC Championship games. But yeah, that brings us to 2-minute warning. I'm gonna end this stream right here. I'm gonna go get some to eat, and then I'll be live in like 10 minutes for the Bills and Chiefs. But yeah, Eagles beat the Commanders 55-23. Technically not over yet, but it's over. Obviously, the clock just doesn't say 0 yet. Get this ready for my next stream too. But that's gonna do it for this stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. I will be live in like 10 minutes for the Bills and Chiefs. But thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in like 10 minutes.